Ladies and gentlemen, this was Skoda on the racetracks of this world in a year which was really very special, important and successful for us at Skoda. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Vienna. And since this year has just started, I would like to wish you a happy new year. I'm very pleased that we can start this Skoda year with a very special event here in Vienna, for the first time in Vienna prior to the Vienna Motor Show. 3 years after the market launch, we have completely reworked the heart of Skoda, the Skoda Octavia. As you all know, it is now entering the second phase of its life cycle, and we would now like to present this new Skoda Octavia to you for the first time. And I can also disclose to you that this is the first time that we have invested so many efforts and so much time into the makeover of this car. Never before has it cost us so many efforts. And ladies and gentlemen, Skoda Octavia, the new one, is undoubtedly tonight's star. But besides this, we also have a genuine winner type with us that we brought to Vienna. It is the Skoda Fabia R5, which is the World Championship car of 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, as you will all know, rally sport has been part and parcel of Skoda Auto for more than 100 years, and our engineers have been able to prove their skills and the performance of our cars on the race tracks. 2016 Skoda was the winner not only among the drivers but also in the engineer category. Skoda Fabia R5 is really by far the most successful rally car in its class. In 13 rounds it has achieved 10 victories, which is really speaking for itself. But these genes are also becoming evident and traceable in our series production, and that is also one of the reasons for the success of our RS models. But before we come to talk about the Skoda Octavia, I have the opportunity to welcome here a member of our successful company team, Pontus Tiedemann. Welcome.
Hello, Pontus. Good evening. Now we are skipping to English. Pontus, welcome on stage. It's a great pleasure for us to have you here. First of all, congratulations to this overall achievement last year. Winning the World Rally Championship 2 Manufacturers Trophy is something really special, I would say. Please give us some insights. What is your meaning? What are the key success drivers for this overall victory?
Yes, good evening everyone, and thank you for the congratulation. I can say like this, that the whole 2016 season was very challenging because it's very hard competition in this category. It's many strong drivers, many strong teams, many strong private teams that run with the Fabia R5. But in the end we managed to take the world title. It's the first world title for the Skoda. So it was a big effort from the team, and the mechanics, the engineer and the management, they did a fantastic job. Without them we never should manage to do this.
That sounds great. As you already mentioned, racing is a complex thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's you have to fulfill a lot of criteria to at the end take home the overall victory. It's about spirit, as you mentioned. It's about tactics, but it's also about product quality and speed. How would you rate the speed for that car?
Yes, I mean, we have a very good car. We win 10 out of 13 rounds in the World Championship. And out from the World Championship, this car has been winning 10 national championships in different countries. So it's the engineers doing a very good job together with the mechanics, and also the test team, and everyone is putting all the spirit and hard work every day, and that's the only key to success.
Okay. Well, you can imagine that the entire Skoda team is extremely proud of this overall result, and we really are thankful about all your achievements. But to say thank you is always the strongest form to say please. So what are the goals for 2017?
Quite easy, but we will stay focused every day. We need to have concentration and do our best and try to win rallies, and hopefully in the end we will try to take the title again. And I will do everything what I can do to help Skoda, and I think everyone in the team is doing 100, so it's quite easy to say what the goal is for next year.
We will do always the very best. This is a really perfect cue. Finally, something really personal. How do you manage to be always on spot for each and every start? What makes you tick? What is your motivation to be a driver in the World Rally Championship?
It's my passion, it's my lifestyle, and I want to be the world's best driver. That's my dream since I was a kid, so that's really motivate me every day to wake up early and work hard. So that's how it is.
So in the season 2017 is now starting. You are taking off tomorrow to Monte Carlo. It's the first race in the season. We wish you all the very best, a good portion of fortune, all luck, and it was really a pleasure to meet you here on stage. It's a pleasure that you are with us tonight, and now I would like to ask you and the entire guests to join us by celebrating the presentation of our new Skoda Octavia.
Thank you.
This constitutes a part of the success of Skoda. So this constitutes the success of Skoda Octavia RS. Be it the RS or the regular version, the Octavia is and will remain the heart of our brand. And it also embodies all the good properties and qualities of Skoda Auto. And last year we sold 436,000 Octavias, and it is by far the best-selling car of our model range. In the European Union in 2016, the Octavia Estate version was the best-selling car in its segment, and in total 5 million customers have chosen Octavia in the past years. The model family is really very, very broad. It ranges from the limousine all the way to the estate version, and it is also extended by the off-road Scout version, and it is then crowned by the fuel-efficient Octavia G-Tech with a CNG drive. The Octavia RS stands at the top of the model range. It combines the typical functionality of Skoda with a high degree of dynamic and pleasurable drive and a load of emotions. It's a good reason for us to present, besides the Skoda Octavia Combi Estate version, the RS version to you as well, with the most powerful engine having an output of 169 kilowatts. I read in one of the reports recently if it is enough or not. I can tell you honestly that once you are seated in the car, you will notice the difference by increasing the output by 10 horsepower. We have a brand new transmission unit, and you will really notice the difference immediately between this engine and the previous ones. But to be honest, Skoda will go the extra mile, and more details on it will be communicated later on. Ladies and gentlemen, Skoda Octavia has always been the yardstick of the capabilities of our brand. The skills of our workforce have been based on our 122-year tradition and experience with the construction of vehicles and on the workmanship of the Czech engineers, and also it's based on the capabilities of the Volkswagen Group. In 1996, we presented the first Skoda Octavia of the new era. The new concept, the new package, and a broad range of simply clever details redefined the brand from scratch, and it won the hearts of our customers from the very beginning. This was a major contribution to turning the brand into what it is today, into a globally successful car producer present in over 100 markets. Our brand and our automobiles have always represented a lot of functionality, generous roominess, excellent technology, a high level of reliability, practical details, and also a timeless, elegant design, and also a good price-to-value ratio. And our task is to prove and live these values again and again in every new car generation. Our customers are expecting this from us, rightly so. They are expecting an extra portion of a car from Skoda. And our ambition is to position our cars at the top of the individual segments in which we are competing with our customers. To put it simply and to sum it up, our objective is to have the best offering for our customers in the respective fields of business in which we are acting. Our approach has been a smart understatement, so much typical of Skoda. This way, we have continuously made the cars by Skoda more desirable and more valuable than ever before. The Skoda Octavia is now fulfilling exactly this ambition. In the compact segment, it offers space, technology and workmanship which is only reserved otherwise for the upper segment class. And now the Octavia is entering the second phase of its life cycle. It was a good car, but we want to make it even better than it was before. In total, I can promise you that the new Octavia is continuing to set benchmarks and standards in its class, and no other car in its segment is so versatile. Look at the large tailgate. This large tailgate of the limousine version offers you the practical advantages of an estate version. I have already touched upon this. We have improved the technology. We will now come up with new infotainment systems which are really very advanced and up to date. And it will also set standards in its segment. And we are now creating a digital space for our customers under the name Skoda Connect. It means mobile online services which are divided into two categories, one being the infotainment online services, offering the best information and entertainment, and the second being the Car Connect services, assisting the driver and enabling remote control of the car. The online infotainment services are available every time with the navigation systems on board. The real traffic information is updated thanks to the monitoring the traffic on the roads, and you will also get tailored information on the destination. Optionally, the new Octavia comes with a Wi-Fi hotspot and an LTE module for an excellent, fast, super-speed data transmission. Skoda will also now come with new electronic assistance systems which will enhance the safety and comfort. It is no fancy knick-knack. It is technology for daily life of the people to make driving safer and more comfortable. For example, it will feature Predictive Pedestrian Protection, rear traffic alert, enabling an easier pulling out of the parking space, or for example, the trailer assist. Josef Kabagne and his design team accentuated the design now. In the past few years, they have come up with a new, very expressive design language. Especially in the new Superb, it was a great success. They also increased the emotionality of our brand, and they created an unmistakable brand identity. The objective is to make sure that a Skoda car is always recognizable on the streets. And that is why, irrespective of what model it is, it must have its own product identity. And for this reason, we wanted to make the Octavia have a more distinct product identity and underscore its significance. We remained truthful to our design language. The front end is now broader thanks to the broader cooler grille, and we have also integrated a new LED technology in the headlights. Josef Kabagne will give you more details on this, and I think he will really feel good in this Academy of Arts. But ladies and gentlemen, a novelty can never be an end in itself. A new car must offer a tangible and recognizable added value for the customers. And this is true of the new Octavia because it embodies this added value from top to toe. The Skoda Octavia is a class of its own, and it is really, since 1996, the embodiment of an extra portion of the car. This is a very exciting start of 2017 for Skoda. With a total of more than 10 model novelties, we will reach a new preliminary peak in our model campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, Skoda is well prepared for the future. We are now acting as a strong player in the markets. But we know that we do not live in an isolated world because the automotive industry is now characterized by a lot of volatility and major trend changes. In our 2025 strategy, which is to set a new strategic course, we are focusing on new electric drives, on the traffic digitalization and new mobile online services. And that is why we are now working towards expanding our model lineup to double our business in 2 dimensions. By 2025, we would like to double our sales and exploit new fields of business with mobility online services. Alone in 2016, we increased the staff number to 30,000 people. It is an increase by 12% within 1 single year. And last year we managed to sell 1,127,000 units, which is a year-on-year increase by 6.8%. In the current year, we are expanding our model lineup We are starting with 7 series and a total of more than 40 variants. But we are quite sure that this will help us enter new customer segments. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the opportunities, and we are quite confident that we will continue our growth path in 2017, and we are very pleased to see you with Skoda and in 2017.
So, very welcome from my side, ladies and gentlemen. Ich werde aber jetzt in Deutsch switchen. Ich weiß nicht, wieso bin ich Englisch angefangen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know why I started in English. I will continue in German. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm taking part in the positive part of this presentation. I now have the opportunity to present the heart of our brand. It's not only the heart of our brand, it's also a very important product. We have already seen it in our past. 3 or 4 years ago, we came up with this Octavia, and prior to that, we launched the Rapid. Rapid really benefited from its big brother. We wanted to make a good preparation for the big brother. But now we also have the Superb in the market, which is really very prominent and commanding. And we wanted the Octavia to go its own way as well, to take its own direction and to have a stronger, more prominent character. We know that Skoda stands for rational and ergonomic qualities and features, but we want it to be even more emotional and more aesthetic. When you take a look at this car, you will immediately recognize that the front end really imparts a very commanding emotion. In every single version, be the Scout or any other, and I think that it's really a still recognizable Skoda. You can probably remember what our cars looked like in the past. You know that we also had some elegant, sporty-looking cars in the past as well. And I think that the Octavia still had some way to go, and the best times are still ahead of us in this respect. Today we have a wonderful family at Skoda, and I'm really convinced that we can that we can really show new qualities, like, for example, a 3-dimensional bonnet, but everything is really nice and tidy, and you can see that it is well supported by the headlamps. The car is still very sporty. I think that these are the qualities which will really please us in the upcoming years. I think there is a lot to discover when you take a look at the car, but I do not want to take too much of your time. It's easier for you to take a look at the car yourself. The car is here for you. That's all on my part. Thank you, Josef Kabine, for your presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, we will now take a common picture with Josef Kabine and with the members of the board. As a representative of the Skoda Communications Department, I would like to thank you for spending the first part of this evening in this not really warm place. We were selecting this place in the autumn and did not know that it would be that cold here. But now I would like to invite you to the dinner. It is really nice and warm, and I'm hoping for a very nice dinner and nice talks together. We are very pleased that at the start of 2017 you made the way to Vienna to our event, and I wish you a very interesting impressions and a very interesting time at the Vienna Motor Show tomorrow and the days after. I now want to ask the members of the board to join me in front of the car so that we can take a common picture. So we do not want to exaggerate it with the pictures, otherwise the gentlemen will get used to it. But we will still have enough opportunities to shoot pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you. I want to repeat my words that we are very pleased that you have made the way to Vienna. I have my colleagues from the board here. We have the sales member of the board here. We also have the member of the board responsible for the development. So take the chance to ask them questions during dinner. I wish you a bon appétit.